What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon Johnson with Beta Records TV, and in the studio, we got a treat for you today. Christopher Drew, a.k.a. Never Shout Never. How's it going, brother?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Good. Good to see you. Now, what is the difference between Christopher Drew and Never Shout Never?
I don't know. I mean, whenever I was a kid, you know, I had this band named Never Shout Never, and I was looking for members, and I never really found anybody. So I just made a MySpace, made a website and stuff for it, so I just kept it Never Shout Never, and it's just been kind of me the entire time. You
moved around a lot as a young boy. Do you consider Joplin, Missouri, that's home base for you?
You know, I was born in San Diego, and then I moved up to Portland, and then we moved into this super small town called Eldon, Missouri, and then we moved to Joplin, and I've lived there since. So.
Do you think that all that moving around and all that traveling as a young boy kind of prepared you to be on the road for today? Because right now we're lucky enough to grab you in the middle of the Alternative Press Tour.
Yeah.
I know that you have a love for the Beatles, and you actually had an opportunity to go over to London and record at Abbey Road Studios. Like, was being a Beatles fan, was that just a trip for you, or what was it like working with Butch Walker too?
Butch was awesome. He was the man. I kind of wanted to bring back like some traditional 50s like girly, fun, ridiculous, like happiness, you know, and that's the first thing I said to him whenever I got in the studio. I was like, let's make a 50s album, you know, and he literally taught me so much about like harmonies, you know, like big Beach Boys kind of harmonies, and a lot of vintage tones, recording analog instead of digital, which was really cool. A lot of your lyrical content, some of the stuff that you write about is like not being the cool kid when you were younger, and not fitting in or being Mr. Cool, and yet it seems like the tables have turned. Now you are the cool kid, and do you find that that experience was maybe a mixed blessing? Yeah, I was kind of the loser kid, you know what I mean? I just, I didn't really fit in. I lived in Joplin, which is kind of a football town, you know, and if you don't play football, then you just kind of get picked on, or you don't really belong. And whenever I was like 14 to 16, I played at Mike Night every Tuesday, and met a lot of really cool people that just kind of kept inspiring me to just keep writing, you know, and being like left out and being like that has been the best fuel possible to want to make me write and express myself. Let's say someone's never been to a Never Shout Never show. What kind of experience are they going to walk away with? A while ago, you know, it was just all about putting on a show and trying to make us look cool. You know what I mean? But the past couple months, you know, it's been about being selfless and trying to spread this love and this message to people. I feel like our society trains us to be so selfish. In school, it's like, what are you going to do? And that makes you who you are. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all about you. It's like, what do you have? Our TVs are all about these different like things that they want us to have. You know what I mean? It's all I really want. You know, I just don't want people to conform to this. It's a tricky situation because I believe a lot of your music, as far as like advertising goes, it's very syncable. It could be in a lot of shows, a lot of movies and stuff. So is that something that you're kind of trying to stray away from? Is that dichotomy troublesome for you? No, not at all. No? I just, you know, if the label thinks it's good, you know, if they want to do it, then I'll do it, you know. And it's not about me, you know. It's not about staying true to my artistic self, you know what I mean? It's about getting to as many people as I can, and you know, just trying to spread like a positive message. You know, as long as my music's positive, I feel like it's gonna do positive things, even like in a very commercial society, you know. And you're almost at 130 million song hits. Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. You know, viral marketing is something that I've always kind of had a knack for. I don't know why, you know, it's super easy. I just spent a lot of time on the computer, whether it was checking out bands, you know, and I saw what certain people did to market themselves, you know what I mean, and made like a hybrid version, you know, for myself. A thing that I also find interesting about you in general and your music is balance. When I say that, you'll expose a lot of positivity, and then maybe you'll play a song that's like, this is like a very dark place in my life. You'll play very light poppy folk, and then you'll play this heavy kind of music. So is balance extremely important to you? You know, you can't be happy all the time, and you know, people are going to buy into that. You know what I mean? You know, I try to be real with people as well. You know, I want songs that make people want to fall in love and things like that, but at the same time, I want songs that are going to help people in dark places. A lot of people are thinking about the past, thinking about the future, and all those thoughts floating around their head, they're just like colliding. You know what I mean? It's like, you just become jumbled. You're not in the moment. You're not taking advantage of every situation. So I truly believe if you're in the now and you just flow like water, I feel like that's the best way you can live and the happiest way you can live. Move toward love, not fear. Exactly. And I am praying for the day when you and I and he and she are away. When you and I and he and she are away. Hello, my name is Christopher Drew, and I play with a band called Never Shout Never, and the song's called Harmony. I am I, you are you, we are we could live in such harmony. Can't you see?
we could live in such harmony. And I am praying for the day when you and I and he and she are away. When you and I and he and she are away, humanity will sing harmony. We start a war, but what's it for? We fight for peace. Peace will find us with harmony. So trade your guns and fire with doves. We fight for love, and peace will find us with harmony. And I am praying for the day when you and I and he and she are away. When you and I and he and she are away, humanity will sing harmony. So one for all and all for one, we for we could sing in such harmony. I work for you, you work for me, we work for free, and we could sing in such harmony. And I am praying for the day when you and I and he and she are away. When you and I and he and she are away, humanity will sing harmony.